Welcome to a Healing Talk Show as we appreciate God for this privilege. Vivid View. Say and do it. If you rest, you rust. Keep moving forward. Say something, somebody.
So what I understand by the sentence, if you rest, you rust, keep moving forward. It means no matter the situation you found yourself, no matter anything where you do, even if you can't walk, may you crawl. Even if you cannot crawl, just they go front. Even if you cry, just cry, they go front. There's nothing at the back. So anything you're doing, just make sure you're just going front. You're moving forward.
All right, so to me, if you rest, you rust. Keep moving forward. On my own opinion, it's more of being consistent. Yeah, consistency is the key. Just continue doing what you know how to do best. No giving up. Thank you.
I'm also Mark David. From my own direction, I believe, as the Bible says, a little sleep, a little rest, and hunger kills the lazy man. If anybody refuses to be productive, refuses to be active, then it is sure that the person must go down. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Eddie Daniel. My own opinion, it means inactivity leads to gradual death. Even Jesus Christ in the Bible ordered that an unproductive tree be hemmed down because he went in search of fruit and couldn't get fruit from it. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contributions. For me, I want to also begin by giving a quotation by Jesus that said, "Occupy till I come." And that means he doesn't want anybody to be lazy. We need to keep working. Even the richest man on earth, or even here in Nigeria, is still working. He has not stopped because he felt he has acquired so much. So really, when you stop, you start dying, that people can call you dead but alive, or alive but dead, whichever. So it is important that we continue to work. Consistency, as somebody mentioned, is actually the key. Keep doing what you are doing that you know has legal backing. Do not indulge yourself in stealing, kidnapping, and say, Healy says you should keep doing what you are doing. That's not what I mean. What I mean is something you know that is worthy, that you can be proud of. Keep doing it. It may not be rosy at the beginning, but as time goes on, as you persist, as you continue, you get a better part of it. So don't give up. All right, we'll go straight to the topic for today. Be rest assured, young people, that education is the way out to our nation building and development. So strive to get it, no matter the circumstances. Today's topic for discussion is promoting quality education in Nigeria. The guest will be introduced shortly after this break. Please don't go away. Vivid View. Sit and do it. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, the topic again is promoting quality education in Nigeria. And with me in the studio is a communication specialist. Let's make welcome Ambassador Ugochukwu A. Imediewu.
Vivid View.
Say and do it. Before discussion proper, please follow us on our social media handles are displayed on the screen. You're welcome again, Ugochukwu.
Thank you very much.
All right, please, your brief introduction, definition, and perspective of this subject matter.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, and it's good to be a Nigerian. We're talking about promoting quality education in Nigeria. I think this is a topic that resonates with every young person in Nigeria right now. When you think about education to start with, I'm sure the picture that comes to your mind is people sitting in a classroom and someone standing in front of them instructing and telling them what to do and how to do. Well, that comes close to what education is, but it's not holistic at all. Education is much more than that. If you look at the etymology of the word education, it comes from the Latin word educare, which means to lead out or to bring forth, much more than to put in. Because what you think about is somebody dishing out instructions and then we are trying to imbibe, but it's more of to lead out and to bring forth what is already inside of the person. That's education, to unlock the wells of potential in a person and to bring out those potentials and give the person the tools to apply himself to solve problems in society. There are many definitions of education, but one that resonates very well with me is education is raising leaders who are able to solve their problems and, of course, the problems in the environment. So if whatever we are doing is not raising people with a leadership mentality, then there is a question mark on if that is really education. We're talking about quality education now. If you understand what we have said about education, now how do you make sure it is qualitative? That means whatever you are doing, trying to lead people out of their shells, to make them profitable to themselves and to society, to bring forth the potentials, you must have a qualitative procedure to go about that. Education that is qualitative must be centered on problem solving. Education is not education if it doesn't equip you with the tools and knowledge to solve problems. Education that is qualitative must also involve critical thinking. It must position a person in a way that the person can critically analyze things and prefer solutions. Education that is qualitative must be more of collaboration, more than competition. You know, it must open the mind of a young person on how to collaborate with other people, because no person is a well of knowledge by himself. We need to collaborate, and that's what education is. How can I draw from myself? How can I draw from you? How can I draw from her? And how can we together prefer solutions to our environment? And lastly, quality education is about proper communication. Whatever thought you have, whatever idea, whatever intention, whatever motive, regardless of how good it is, quality education helps you to communicate those ideas in a way that the next person can understand, and then collaboration can happen.
Thank you so much. We'll just take this question briefly before we take a break.
Right.
How well is our education system in Nigeria?
Oh, well, that's a very wonderful question. How well is our education system in Nigeria? Well, I'd say it's fair. It's quite competitive, because some people would like to just talk about the losses, as the case may be. We are not where we want to be. We are still striving.
No doubt about that.
Yes. But we've made some pretty impressive milestones so far, and we must not shy away from it. I mean, we have a lot of Nigerians doing well in tech outside the country and even within the country.
Yeah, that's true.
We have a lot of wonderful medical graduates. We have fantastic engineering students. So we are not saying that we are there yet. There is still a lot we need to cater for, or to give attention. But I'll say it's quite competitive. I mean, we have schools that are doing really well in Nigeria, and we have schools that are still struggling. So I think it's quite competitive and location-based as well. So I'll give it a fair account with regards to the quality of our education.
Yeah, that is true. Thank you so much. You know, we always like to be more negative. We always speak negative. We don't look at the little positive part of it.
The bright side.
As a matter of fact, our education in Nigeria is not totally bad. It's not totally bad or completely bad. But we know there's much improvement. There needs to be much improvement. And that is why we're still bringing up this. Like you mentioned, we have a fantastic youths doing great things in different fields of their endeavor.
Indeed.
And so we are happy that such is happening amongst us. But like they say, Oliver needs some more. We need more things to be done in the educational system to make it more comfortable, more conducive for our children. We'll take a break now. Vivid View, say and do it.